Welcome back, y'all. We are coming at you live today from the mountains from North Georgia. If you're unfamiliar with our channel, most of our videos revolve around tropical gardening in Central Florida. We like to grow lots of tropical edible and ornamental stuff. What kind of edible stuff do we grow down there?
We grow monsteras, mangoes, bananas, avocados,
coconuts,
guavas.
mangoes.
And we have whole collections of this stuff. We have
pineapples,
25 different kinds of bananas,
fruit,
several kinds of star fruit. What about ornamental tropicals?
Oh,
all right, ornamentals, bromeliads,
dracaenas, tea plants, gingers, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. All right. So, and most of the tropical ornamental plants that we have growing on our property in Central Florida, Teddy and I got by doing a series of videos called The Plant Pirates, where we go around our community on Landscape Debris Pickup Day searching for free plants, either cuttings of plants that we can root or plants that have roots on them already that we can plant in our yard. But we get tons and tons of stuff looking through people's landscape debris piles. And today we've brought some of that stuff up here to the mountains. You can see right here, we have a variety of colorful tropical plants here. And Teddy and Annalisa are going to pot them up, and then we're gonna use them just as, decorations around our vegetable garden, and then I guess as houseplants when it gets cold, because it gets cold up here.
Yeah.
Cold.
We'll need to add some oxygen.
Yeah, I mean, where we are in Central Florida, we're zone 10A. We have not gotten below freezing in 6 years. And when it did get below freezing, it was literally for like 1 hour, one night. We're real tropical where we are on our barrier island. Up here, this is like 5B maybe? 6B. It gets cold. We get snow. We lose our power. We get ice storms, all sorts of stuff up here. Yeah. So these plants will certainly become house plants in the winter.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm busy painting the garage. I'm gonna hand the camera over to Teddy, and they're gonna get going here and pot us up some beautiful plants.
All right. So let me just show you guys kind of where I began when we got here. I filled up these
Home Depot 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah, these 5-gallon buckets with water.
You can see they're only filled up about that.
Yeah, we don't put a
much.
ton of water in them. And then if really putting them in the water is a great thing to do. Like if you just don't have time to plant them right away and stick them in the ground, then putting them in water will kind of buy you some time. But if you have them in water for 3 or 4 days, you need to change the water out because it'll get rancid.
Yeah.
But anyways, so what before I put them in the water, I took the leaves off the bottom of all of the cuttings here.
Yeah, we kind of stripped them down for like 9 or 10 inches.
Yeah. So he'll be the first one. So
Here
will be the first one. I filled up the potted plants where I'm gonna have the just the cuttings. And then we actually on Plant Pirates we did find some good tea plants
with roots.
We planted some in our yard before we left, but I brought some of them with roots just to show. And then this is some basket plant.
Highly invasive.
Super invasive that jumped our pots in Florida and were growing in the ground. So I just threw those in here because I thought these would make a cool hanging basket. And then what was this plant called again?
We'll post it down below.
Capaci?
Calanchia.
So this is like a succulent that I thought would also look cool as a hanging basket. So these 3 will take more work than these cuttings. So I'm going to start with the cuttings first. So the first pot I'm going to make, I have a variegated and a non-variegated
Song of India.
I
see a berry on that.
So let's see. I'm going to put
which pot?
Right here.
Yeah, sure.
1.
That looks like a lot of Song of India to go in a pot. I guess 5. That's good.
I like putting plant groupings together in odd numbers. I feel like it just looks more balanced that way.
It matches our personality. Odd.
Yes, it does. You gotta stay true to the way we are. All right. So there's the first one.
Sweet.
So super easy to
just stick right in.
Stick it right in. Let's see. What was Was this? Did I plant?
Nothing was in there.
Nothing was in here. I don't remember where I put the aloe. I don't remember how I planted the aloe. But let's do these bromeliads next.
You know how to plant aloe. You just dig a hole.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember which pot I put it in. I was gonna put it in. All right, so here's the bromeliads. Literally, they have like little roots.
those look. Those
I
are a type
grabbed
of
these out of some
bromeliad.
potted plants that I had.
Those
So
are a
these
type of
weren't-
bromeliad that you can use as air plants. Lots of bromeliads you can, but those especially.
Yeah, you stick them in the nooks of your
Cabbage palms.
cabbage palms, or the what are they called? The shoulders on your, or the knees? Not the knees. I
The
don't know.
body parts of your cabbage palm.
The little toothed exterior bark pieces. I don't know. All right, and then here, this one I grabbed. This
that'll
was
get
a
nice
duplicate
size.
that was off of another one, and I was like, oh, I love this one. This is one of my favorites.
Pretty
So,
soon it'll be big
I
enough
grabbed it to put
where
up
we
here.
can move it into its own pot like that, and it'll fill because it gets to be a nice size.
All right, so I've got 2 Dracaenas now and a golden capella,
Okay, Gold Capella Schefflera,
Schefflera.
and then
Literally
those.
all I'm doing is
those-
just sticking it in the ground. When Brent plants these in our ground in Florida, sometimes he'll use a
Crowbar.
crowbar to kind of like jam it in the ground and have like a tube that he pulls, so that when he pulls it out, he can just stick the cutting right down in there.
That's for big ones though.
Mm-hmm.
These Dracaenas are sometimes known as the dragon tree. We call them Dracaenas though. Oh, that's a cool. Well, that's
Here
cool.
is
Cool.
just one nice piece of Song of India.
That should go in its own pot.
Yep, that's gonna go right here in this pot.
Nice.
Just gonna go boop.
It looks like a bonsai tree at the base almost.
And then what other cuttings are we gonna do?
Let's do those tea plants.
So these are without roots, tea plants without roots. We
The
got some with roots.
Black Magic, that one, yeah. Those Black Magics, the ones that are like purplish. We got some cuttings of those with roots. I guess they're not cuttings if they have roots, but those, let's put in one of the
So
white
this
pots.
is a Black Magic.
Yep. Really cool tea plants.
I love these. And you can just shove them in as deep as you want to.
To some extent.
Yeah, the deeper the better though for stability, because once these take root, you won't have the issue of them falling over, but you have to wait for the roots to form on these.
For like 2 weeks.
Probably a
3
little
weeks.
longer than that even. But
Okay.
don't mess with them too much. Oh, this is the potting soil that I used. This is an
it's-
organic potting soil that I found here at Walmart. I've actually I have had experience with this one. I did not think this one was very good.
Do not trust the pink potting soil.
It said moisture holding, but I felt like when I watered stuff, the water was like wicking away from it. And then this stuff was pretty good, but there was kind of
It's
a
also
lot
Miracle
of
Grow.
it still says organic, but
Okay.
yeah. Anyways, this one was better than the pink one, and it held held together more. But this one is the best one that we've used at Walmart because it holds its shape.
So, dark pink bad, light pink okay, white good.
I mean, it's all okay, but it is worth it to spend more money because the organic potting soil that I'm using for this was more expensive, but it's a better soil.
Yep.
All right.
Not everybody's into smelling their soil like you are.
All right. I'm gonna put this
Yeah,
in
the
here.
aloe in there because for the aloe,
Wait, do I have any more cuttings? I think the aloe goes in here.
yeah,
It's
the
going in
aloe
the
could
white
go
one.
in there. We already put dirt in these. Kind of had a mental map on how we were gonna put stuff in,
So
but
let's see if I can jam this one in there, but I might have to pull the
luck.
dirt out.
oh, that's actually looks good. Aloes are annoying to pot sometimes, or to just plant in general, but they're worth it.
They're such an easy house plant.
And
too.
all their benefits, it's like
And I'm gonna take these. This is another Schefflera and a variegated Song of India. All right, and then I'm gonna make these potted plants real quickly here. I've got 3 more, and then I think we've gotten everything potted.
This tea plant is the Black Magic, and it has a huge rootstock on there.
Yeah. It's kind of.
And that, of course, is the basket plant.
This is the basket plant, and this takes over. But I thought it would look cool in a potted plant.
Yeah, because it takes over, it's like a vine, and it'll hopefully drape down and look cool. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like a pitcher plant almost. That's a nice hanging basket.
Yeah. My friend Emily was getting rid of some stuff and gave it to me. I was like, ooh, I will use that for sure. Hang this on my porch. All right.
Sweet.
So there's that hanging basket. And then
Let's do the Black Magic.
got the Black Magic.
Oh, that's 2 plants.
It's 2 plants. You can't beat free house plants.
Yeah. Especially here, they're not only free, they're garbage. So literally, we get them right next to people's garbage. No, not in their yards, out to get crushed up. But here, this one is called the, whatchamacallit plant? Calangia. One thing about plants is it's hard to memorize all their names.
Yes, you're doing a pretty good job. This one has a big hole in the bottom, so I'm gonna put some rocks.
Oh, yeah. You guys, at the bottom, there's a giant hole. I don't know if you
Put some
can
rocks
see.
just so they don't lose all my soil.
And the water doesn't come out too fast.
So hopefully more branches will come out of the vine that I
Yeah,
am
because
burying here.
it looks kind of like you're just throwing a whole bunch of like landscape clippings into a pot and being like, plants!
No, this will definitely survive. This one is a hardy,
3 years-
crazy one that will grow on the ground.
3 hours later, it's like all charred and dead.
I hope not.
Yeah. It'll live. That's kind of invasive.
All right.
Well,
How many potted plants did we make here?
we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
9 potted plants.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is you know how we propagate some of these. In Florida, we do the same thing, but basically just stick them right in our ground. The only thing that I will say, we tend to lose them if we're not regularly watering them. So you have to treat these like brand new little plants.
It's almost
so
like your seed growing from seed.
Yes, you have to water them regularly and consistently for six to 8 weeks, and then once they're established, then they'll just be basically easy to be left on their own.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or anything to add, post down below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. So, see you guys next time.